Mr. Shippey, here we are again a year later. Last time I interviewed you, you were up in the mountains getting ready for the Gore-Tex TransRockies 2010, which is from last year. But this year, you're doing it again, and you've brought a different partner. What has inspired you to be so crazy as to go on a run a week, 20 miles a day in the mountains?
It's an incredible event. Last year, before the end, I said I got to do this race again, and I will be honest, I had some doubts earlier this year. But my teammate Laurie here kind of talked me into it. She's been keen on doing it for a while. And yeah, it's an incredible adventure, and I'm really excited to be partnered up in the mixed race this year. Last year I was in the men's, and this year it's going to be mixed. So excited.
So Laurie, welcome to Team Every Man Try.
Thank you.
What inspired you to go and do this crazy race up in the mountains?
Definitely last year's race. I was watching it online. I'm a friend of Paul's, so you know, in addition to just rooting for the two Pauls, I was just, you know, inspired by everything that happens on the mountain. So I said I got to do it next year, and I was a road runner at the time, so I had to start trail running. So
what makes you most nervous? Is it the mountains? Is it the distance? I mean, every day you can run anywhere from what, 10 to 20 miles.
Definitely not the distance. It's the altitude that makes me nervous, because I'm from LA and just, you know, don't have a lot of altitude experience.
There are a lot of triathletes doing this event, a lot of Ironman finishers doing this event. It has a huge appeal, it seems, to triathletes too. If you can do an Ironman, this is the type of event you probably want to do, because you're going to have to dig deep. But at the end of each day, a sense of elation to finish each stage. So, you know, I was saying I want to do it again before the end of the race last year, so that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the route starts in Buena Vista and ends in Beaver Creek. Along the way, you got some of the highlights are Hope Pass, which goes from Victorville to Twin Lakes, which is over a 13,000-foot pass. It's probably one of the steepest days of the race. And then there's a shorter stage from Camp Hale to Red Cliff, and that's involves running up some really steep terrain and through a bunch of rivers. So those are two pretty incredible stages. And then probably the last stage from Vale to Beaver Creek is really scenic, running through beautiful aspen groves. And of course, seeing that finish line after 6 days of suffering is there's nothing to beat that feeling.
Are you looking forward to that feeling, Laurie?
I can't wait. I said, I felt like I was going to cry on the last day when I was watching them. And I said, God, how did you feel when you were nearing the end? And he said, about 5 miles away from the finish line, I kind of got choked up. And I'm such a sap. I'm going to feel that way every day of the race. It's got to be just, you know, just amazing.
Well,
Can't wait.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck training, and we'll be following you on Every Man Try, and you know, going through your trials and travails and victories, hopefully, at the end of the race.
Thank you.
Thanks.